Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we're gonna create something tonight. So say hey once you get on. If you're watching replay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this and watch there's also other videos on my channel, my page, for you to watch. And there's some people hopping on. There's my friends. I'm just dismantling my canvas, taking the plastic off real quick. Hey Laurie, is that something sticky under there? Hey Lenora, how are y'all? It's kind of cold here tonight. I come out here and I was like, I gotta turn on the heat up a little bit. It's cool in here. Hey Bertha, Claudia. I was working today and during the day the sun was out, so it wasn't that cold in here. And I come out here a minute ago and I was like, ooh, it's cold. Hey Sally. Hey Myron. Hey Susan. Thank y'all for coming on. Hey Betsy. I can't talk. And Mary. Alright. So I've got a canvas here. I think this is 11. I think it's 11 by 14. Hey, is it Capola? And Jan. And Emily. Yay, Emily, welcome. I hope you keep coming back and back and back. Okay. No, this is 11 by, oh, y'all had to forgive me. The heat makes my allergies go crazy too. Hey, Christine, thank you. It's 11 by 14. Hey, Becky, yay, I'm excited too because I'm just kind of winging it. Hey Kaylee, it's cold there too? Yes. It was sunny though. I can deal with it when the sun's out. When the sun's not out, I just don't do well. I gotta have some sunshine. 20 here. Ugh. 6 degrees in Maine. Brr. I think it's cold everywhere except Florida. But anyway, I know a lot of people are probably watching the National Football Championship. Of course, you know, both teams are SEC. So both my sons are Alabama fans, so they're rooting for Alabama, of course, but it doesn't matter to me. But y'all may be watching it. Watch crafting than football. Me too. But I do like football. I love college football. I will say that. He love it when I wing it. So this is what I'm starting with. I have a canvas. 11 by 14. And then I have these letters that came from Walmart. I got 2 X's and 2 O's. So that's my staple pieces that I have that we're going to create something with. But what I want to do first is take off. Looks like it almost has a hole in my canvas here. Anyway. Oh, my hair I feel like I look terrible right now, actually. Thank you, though. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so I'm just going to cut my... Now, that is not going to do me no good, Lee. Cutting on the wrong side of the staples. Ice storm in New York. Oh, my goodness. So I'm just going to cut with my X-Acto knife right by the staples and cut the canvas off of the frame because we're going to do like a reverse canvas. It's kind of what I got in my mind. You know, I got in my mind of how I want this to look or something. And we're going to see. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kelly and Kathy. Hey, if I missed someone, I'm sorry. Care is better than football. I know, but here in the South, football is a big deal. I think the national championship, 90% of the time, is SEC teams, but I don't know that for 100% sure. Oh, Becky, I'm so sorry. Chemo all day. Bless him. All right, I'm just going around and cutting on the correct side of the staples where the canvas will actually come off because I started not doing that. You could take up all these staples and, you know, do all that stuff, but I have found that is too much sugar for a dime. The red looks good with the turquoise. I know it doesn't. I love the two colors together. Hey, Sarah from Florida. All right, so I'm just pulling off the canvas. If the staples come out, that's even plus, but you know, it probably, they probably won't. But you can take them out. If you want to, you can. I'm not. Because they are a booger to get out. I ain't gonna lie. You'll be sitting there for a while. So I just like to take my X-Acto knife and I just trim around the staples and because I'm gonna cover them up anyway. How did you get your camera to flip? It finally, Judy, I had the option. I don't know. I haven't had it for several weeks. Ever since my iPhone did an update, I couldn't flip. It would just spin at the bottom. And so tonight when I turned it on, it was there. The little wrench and the little flip was there. And I was like, okay, something has fixed back. So I got to flip. I was excited because I've been backwards for several weeks since Christmas. Yeah, Melanie, it's not that I couldn't figure it out. It's just that they changed something. And when the iPhone updated, I think that's what it was. And they changed something and it wasn't letting us do it. So I don't know what the deal is. All right, guys, it's coming slowly. It's coming off. All right, come on. Hey, Marjorie. Trying to this last corner. Okay. All right, well, not the last corners. 2 more corners. There we go. Okay, so now we're left with this. Y'all probably have done a project like this with this. We are going to use this part too. So I'm going to paint my frame first. And I kind of know what I want to do. We're going to see. Yeah, a lot of people had the same problem. It would just spin. It wouldn't be, it wouldn't ever come up. But mine did fine, so. Oh, Valerie's watching and crafting. They do all these updates, yes, and it just drives me crazy. All right, so I think, of course, y'all know I really want to stain it and then paint it, but that's 2 steps, and I'm like, So, freezing cold in Michigan. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just going to take some white, just white acrylic paint. I didn't even grab the chalk paint. And we're going to paint this really quick. The canvas, it came from like Michael's or Walmart has them too. It's just 11 by 14 canvas. You can pretty much get them at any craft store and Walmart. So, anywhere really. So, I'm just going to sit here and paint it. But yeah, I would like to have stained it. And I guess I could have stained it first before it prepped a little bit ahead of time. But, oh well, it'd be okay. We'll do something else. So I'm just going to paint it white. Hey, Erica. Yes, he's watching. He's watching the football game and he has me running, I'm sure. So I'm just going to paint this white. What my shirt says, I think it says, all you need is love, I think. It's from last year in my shop, so I don't have shirts right now. Crackle it, I love that look, yes. Now that would have been pretty too, but that's going to take a little while. And plus I want to do something to this canvas part, so I don't want to end up being an all-night craft. Y'all will be on here going, good gosh, she's taking all night. Hey, Mary. Hey, Teresa. So, I got most of the orders from last night packed. I've got about 15 left to pack, and they will all go to the post office tomorrow. Those of you that ordered something last night. Teresa, I do. I have a ring light. Yes, I do. I love my ring light. Let me just get in here on this edge inside of here. Yeah, I sit here on this ring light, and I know it doesn't get hot, but by the time I'm done, I'm sweating, and I'm gonna be regretting turning that heat on. But it was cold when I came in here. But I don't know what it is, but I get hot. By the end, I'm sweating. I'm trying to get in those. Y'all see those little holes, those little cracks right there? I'm trying to get in there. Yes, Judy, they, did you order, if you ordered one, they're going to go to the post office in the morning. I have about 15 more to pack. I was a packing fool today. I was packing orders, and that's what I did all day long. All right, let me get a little more white. Oh, Tracy, I'm so sorry. He was 101. Wow, that's a long time to live. He was definitely blessed with a long life, for sure. You're here now, Diane. You're fine. I'm just painting the frame to a canvas right now. Nothing exciting. Trying to get in these little cracks right here. I will probably restock sometime next week. I'm leaving to go out of town on Thursday, and I won't be back until Sunday. And then, of course, next Monday I'll start cutting again, and then I'll restock them next week again. I know, all of it was gone in about that much time, and I was like, oh my gosh. Because that's several days of nothing but straight cutting, and it sells out that fast. And I was just like, wow. Hey Diane, it's good to see you too. I'm glad you're here. But I will, when I come back from Atlanta, I will start cutting them again, and I will put them back up again. So don't worry. Y'all know I always restock. All right, let's see, got a little bit more. Trying to figure out where I can hold it. I guess I'll have to hold it over here. I should have put me some paper down on my new tablecloth. It's 11 by 14 canvas. Hey Libby. And I've got these little XO letters that I got at Walmart, and that's kind of what I'm going with tonight, and then we're just going to go from there. Carla, I tell you about it on the page, but they're in my shop. I have a Shopify store, and that's where my stuff is. Let's see. And I'll redo the snowflake pedestals. I'll do all of that. And then I've got the earrings to post too. I just couldn't get it all done before I went to Atlanta. The last week or so, I felt like my life's been a runaway train. And I'm trying to catch up with the runaway train after Christmas, and trying to get back to in the groove of working every single day. And, you know, all that after the holidays is hard. So I was trying to get back into it, and I wanted to get that out to y'all before I went to Atlanta. So, which I did. I was just kind of stressing about that, about getting it stocked before I left. Hey Donna. Oh, okay, so Susan, I'm gonna be very, very careful. I can assure you. 8 degrees. Woo. Yes, I'm gonna be very, very careful. So do all my little mask and hand sanitizer, and try not to get close to people on the airplane. You know, they seat you pretty far apart though. I flew last year, and we were under the same, you know, every other seat has somebody in it, so they were pretty, you know, they were looking out for everybody. So thank you, Teresa. Tammy, that's kind of a loaded question. I would say it just depends. Etsy has its own traffic that people come to Etsy because they know that's where stuff is. Like if you're looking for something in particular. Now, your Shopify they don't promote you. You don't have, it's not like a place you go to and then you go to all the different shops. No. It's, you direct your people to your shop. So it's different. Whereas Etsy, you just go to Etsy, and then, No, I haven't left the earrings out yet. I haven't released them. So Shopify doesn't have like a place you go to and then you find all these stores. So it's different. All right. Now that my fingers are all white, and so is this. So is this. It's Cynthia from Natchez, Mississippi. It's rising. Yes, it's. I know it's rising again, and I probably would be kind of contemplating going or not, but my tickets are non-refundable, my airline tickets. So it's like, oh no, I'm gonna go. So I'm just gonna be really careful. I mean, I can. They fill all the seats now, Stephanie. Oh wow, we'll see. I'll just wear my mask and be as safe as I can. I feel like I could get it just as easy going to Walmart or getting on an airplane. That's just how I feel. So we'll see. I'll just have to be careful. Yeah, I will try to go live while I'm there. But a lot of the showrooms and stuff, they let you take pictures. They're not really supposed to, but they definitely won't let you go live in there. Oh, I'm thirsty. Hey, Charlotte from Georgia, and Sharon, and Candy. Okay, so now I've got it white, and I can't decide if I want to distress this or not, or do something else to it. So I think for the time being, where's all this paint coming from? Hold on. I got like something gobbed up paint on the back on my new tablecloth. Oh well, that's what it's here for. I guess I got paint on the back. I don't know what I did. Anyway, so now I'm gonna let this set to the side and I'll think about what I'm gonna do to that. Tell me how to find your online store. It is, somebody will probably post a link to it. Yes, Susan, I'm going to market. Yes, I'm going with a friend. She has a storefront here in my town. I've talked to her. I talked about her the other night. Her page is Art Shattered Cindy Manley, and she is local to me, and we've become big friends. And so she has a storefront. So she wants some gifts and stuff like that. So I said, well, I'll just go with you. So we're just making it like a girls trip and gonna have fun at the same time. Like, why not? All right, so I'm gonna lay my frame down back onto the canvas, and I'm actually going to trace where I'm gonna. Yeah, they closed our Walmart. They sure did. They closed it for like a day or so to sanitize everything, and they opened it back up. It's crazy. Where do I live? Mississippi, North Mississippi. Okay. I'm just going to trace around my frame, and that lets me know how much to cut off of my canvas. I know y'all probably done this before. Just a reverse canvas, because then you have this nice pretty wood frame in there. So I just traced around it. But I'm not going to cut it just yet. That just kind of lets me know where I'm supposed to be painting. Amy Market that's just what it's called. But it is like 3 buildings in Atlanta. Atlanta's the biggest one. It's where all these gift shops and stuff and boutiques and clothing stores and stuff, that's where they go and they see what's out there to buy for the next whole year. So like everything Christmas will be there for next year and so forth and so on. And stores go buy their merchandise for their shop for the whole year. Or whatever you want to buy. Like, it's like going shopping, but you can't buy anything because you can't take it with you. You order it, and then the company ships it to you at a later date. All right, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, I got this line. Y'all can see my pencil line drawn where I'm going to cut my canvas. But what I want to do is, I want to put stripes on the background. I'm going to attempt, I'm either going to do it this way. We're going to see if this is going to work. I'm going to paint stripes, but I got to draw out my stripes first. Closed down one of our elementary schools. Goodness. I know, it's starting all over again. It needs to go away. Christmas, everybody got together at Christmas and Thanksgiving. And so I'm just going to get that rolled out. Puts me some masking tape down. Hey, Vicky, thank you. Like this, just stripes. And I hope I have enough tape on my roll to go all the way up, but we'll make do. So I'm just kind of putting my tape down. I'm not doing buffalo check, don't worry. I know that's what it probably looks like, but I'm just trying to make me some stripes. Yeah, market is a lot of fun. It's like going to Walt Disney World for grown-up shopping people. You can shop, but you can't buy anything. But you get to see all the pretty stuff and what's coming out for the whole year and the trends, and it's just a lot of fun. But it's a lot of walking and a lot of buildings and lots of showrooms. Oh, cool. That's cool. Your daughter would be there. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's just, and there's a lot of people, so I'm going to stay my distance. That's right, Nancy. God's in control. Yeah, I think it's life, too. I think we're all just going to have to live with the way it is, and I just don't want it to take my quality of life away as far as doing things I want to go do and that kind of stuff. Thank you, Tammy. Whew! That didn't work out. I just ripped that tape. So I'm trying to make stripes is what I'm doing. I'm going to end up pulling off the tape, but I'm just kind of winging what I'm doing. All right. So I'm just tearing it off, and I'm just putting them right up next to each other so I can paint. And I just messed that one up. And then take off a piece. That kind of deal. And I could move the tape, but it's going to have paint on it. You went one time to Atlanta. It is very tiring. I will be exhausted when I get back. Only wear comfy shoes, yes. That's right, because it is a lot of walking, a lot of looking, and like we just had Christmas, and there'll be hey Kimberly, there'll be like 4 floors of nothing but Christmas stuff, and so I'll be like, I'm tired of looking at the Christmas, even though it's pretty to see what's coming out for this year, Christmas. But people have to, no, Laura, it's not, you can't buy anything. I mean, there are some booths that are cash and carry, but you have to have a wholesale vendor's license. I just messed up that piece of tape. You have to have a wholesale license, you know, to be able to buy wholesale. So not anybody can just walk in there. You have to have a business, that kind of stuff. So it's not like you're just going shopping. You're buying for your storefront for like the whole year or whatever. Angelique. Okay, one more piece, guys, and I'm going to be done. I know y'all like, she's going to cover that whole thing with masking tape. Yep, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just didn't want to draw lines. Is that lazy or what? That ladder, that came from Lindy at Tater Buggin'. Her husband makes those. So if you want, you can go to her page. It's Tater Buggin', and her shop will be linked there. And she sells those in her shop. And she is my friend that's local to me as well. All right. So now I have all of these wonderful Valentine colors out here. And I got my ballet slipper. Because, you know, since we did the mailbox, I want to pull that color in there too. Yeah, it's the most exhausting fun you can have. That's the truth. So I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 stripes. Beverly, I am in North Mississippi. I'm in Hernando, Mississippi. Okay. So I'm going to pull this off, my bottom one, and I'm just going to start painting my stripes. So let's see. This, I really wanted to use this color because It's called Cranberry, and it's Apple Barrel from Walmart. It's almost like it's not red, and it's not pink, but it's probably going to look red to you. If I had to say, it looks like fruit punch or something. It's not red. It's like a pinky red, but it's really pretty. And I was like, I'm using that color. So you have to have a shop and a business. Yes, Laura, you have to have like a wholesale business license. It has to be to where you can buy wholesale. You have to show all that ahead of time before you even register to go. So yes, you have to have proof of all of that stuff before you go. So you can't just walk in. Anyway, but it's a lot of fun. And it's exhausting because you do a lot of walking. Alright, so I'm just painting this real pretty color. This has got like globs of stuff in it. What in the world? But see how this is a real pretty color. It's not red, but it's not pink. I don't know. It may look red to y'all. Sandy, I'm just doing a sign. I've got a reverse canvas. Here's my frame. I painted white. I don't know if I'm going to stress it yet. And then I have these letters from Walmart, these X's and O's. And I'm going to paint something on this canvas, and we're going to make it something pretty for my house. Okay. So, let me put another little coat on there before I pull my tape up. But yeah, this is a pretty color. It's called Cranberry. Pretty, 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 pretty. All right, let's see if I can get that to dry without melting my tape. Hey, Sylvia. Sandy, I am making like a reverse canvas sign, some kind of Valentine sign for my house. Hey, Kathy. So I may go up in here somewhere and do another row of that color. What do y'all think? Well, I got it on the paintbrush. Trying to learn to use your Cricut, Nancy. I hear ya. It's fun. Cricuts are fun. YouTube's your best friend. Yes, Joyce, I love them dearly. They are the sweetest people, and they are just as sweet in person as you see them on their live. They are just genuinely sweet people, and Lindy and I have become good friends, and I don't know what I would do without her now. Oh, it's OPI Dutch Tulips. It looks like lipstick. It's like a pink red lipstick. Hey, Christy. Hey, Marianne. All right, let me dry that. And I think I'm going to go up here. I had 10, right? So I want to go up about, I don't know. I'm not even going to be picky about the whole thing. And I'm just going to pull one off the middle, and I'm going to paint that stripe the same color. And hope that my tape keeps it all from oozing out to the other side. I'm having faith in my masking tape that it's going to do that, but, you know, we'll see. If not, we're going to have a big mess. So, this is just something I thought up in my head, and I am just going to try to make something in my mind. And this masking tape thing, I could draw off my lines, but I thought, I'll just do masking tape and see if that works. Yes, Pat, I'm going Thursday. I'm leaving Thursday, going to market. Yes, Luann, it's almost a fuchsia color, but I would call it like lipstick, but it's called Cranberry. It's a real pretty color by Apple Barrel. Uh-oh, you can't find the Beware sportswear? Alright. Well, they're online. Yeah, Lindy's husband has been, they'll make the tier trays, and then, you know, they'll put them up in the shop and they sell out that fast. So just keep watching, because I know he's making them. So, you can message her and ask her about them. But I love it so much that I have two. So, and it is sturdy, and it's worth it. But I painted it. It comes blank. It comes raw wood. And you paint it whatever color you want to paint it. So it doesn't matter. Debbie, if it runs, I'm just going to make it ombre. That's right. Oh, they had a nice tier tray at Walmart? Cool. Alright, so now when I pull the tape off, I'm going to have to kind of get creative and get to where I'm going to have to be careful and paint my... Okay, we got a little seepage, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So see, it kind of ran a little bit under there, like under the tape, but it's not bad. So if I would have used painter's tape, probably would have been better. Yeah, it's Beware, like B and then W-E-A-R. But now this is an old one from my shop last year. Thank you, Lito. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, so now that I got that color, let's see what we're going to do next. Let's go. I'm going to go this is called Baby Pink. Halo from Baton Rouge football. Yes, it's Anita's Baby Pink. Let me get my, hang on. I got a mess happening over here. My paint is dripping off my paintbrush onto the table. Making a mess. Imagine that. I can't do anything without making a mess. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so I got this Baby Pink. Alright. And it's really, to me, after I paint this Baby Pink out, it's not going to be as light as you would think it's going to be. It's that color, it's a lot darker than this. That's the ballet slipper. So I'm going to go right up next to my... Oh, there's gobby stuff in my paint tonight, y'all. There's little dry little hunks of stuff in my paint. So I'm just going to get real close. What is going on with my paint? I'm going to get real close to the color, that cranberry color, without going into the paint. Yeah, it's a heat, my little heat tool. So see, this color is like it's not what I would think Baby Pink would be, but it's a little bit brighter than what I think Baby Pink is, but everybody's different. But it's a pretty color. And I'm just painting off the sides because it's not going to matter. Alright. Now, so let's go down. Yeah, it looks kind of like bubble gum. So there's the pink. So I'm going to go down here and pick another one and pull off. See how the tape just kind of helps? I mean, I could just go and paint each stripe, but the tape kind of helps me where I can just be a little bit messy and not have to worry about going in the lines. Making a mess, yes. I'll make a mess the first 5 minutes. I'll have paint all over me and stuff will be everywhere. And so y'all gotta tell me, y'all think I should distress this white frame or not? I don't know if I should distress it or if I should like distress it with maybe a gray or what. I don't know. I'm trying to ponder the odds or ponder my choices. See, I don't think I'm gonna need but one coat of that. All right, so there's my pinks. So I'm just kind of doing the whole Mod Podge kind of thing of different Valentine colors, I guess. All right, so let's get that paint off that brush. Get me some paper towels. Yes, the heat tool thing, yes. I can't say that word, but they will get upset. Okay, now, so I have red, which this is kind of, I mean, you can see it's red, but it's not red. It's really not red, but it's close. I think I might go with that. This is the dragon fruit that I told you about the other night, and we used it on the flowers And we dyed the flowers. This is dragon fruit. It's real pretty. It's by Deco Art. Yeah, I think gray would look pretty too. Come on. Okay. So now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. Let's see. Let's put it in between these two. See how well my tape. Well, it did pretty good there. It's a little bit seeped under the tape, but it's okay. Dry brush some turquoise on there. That would be pretty too. But no, there's not gonna be any turquoise in my painting. See, I'm having to be careful because I don't have tape. I'm having to just drag my brush on that straight edge. Distress it. Gray would be good. Yeah, I think so. We'll have to paint something turquoise and red here pretty soon. This is going to go with my mailbox that we did. I told y'all I was kind of doing a little vignette thing to go in my house. So I'm going to kind of do it those colors. That little mailbox. Where is it? That mailbox right there. That I did the other night. I just love my little mailbox. And some of y'all found them and some of you didn't. And then somebody told me they found them at Target. So keep looking for the mailboxes. Gold. Oh, gold would look pretty. That would look pretty. I don't have any gold leaf. I wish I did. I've never used gold leaf, that leafing stuff. I guess I need to try it. Alright. Okay, so there's what I got so far. Isn't that pretty? So far, so far. Now let's see. Maybe I need to go here. That's the thing, is the decision of where to paint next or where to put all the colors is the big decision, and not to, whoop, I put that in the wrong color paint. I stuck it in the baby pink paint. Yeah, I'm just doing my background right now. All right. Yeah, this dragon fruit is really pretty. It's one of my faves. All right. So when I got the tape there, I can just go to town and paint like I want to. But when I don't have that tape there, I have to be careful. So y'all are so sweet for being here and watching and coming and chatting with me and helping. Because y'all know I need some help sometime. Ooh, I could color dots around the frame. I got my wood split balls out too, because I didn't know if I was going to put some of those on there, but I already painted it, so I forgot about them. When I saw dots, I instantly remembered. Did hubby get the shelves done for you? Shelves, shelves, shelves. I don't know. What shelves? Ooh, champagne color from Target. Oh yeah, that warm metal or whatever it's called now. They changed it. That's pretty. That would be pretty. Alright, so there's my two dragon fruits. And, alright, let's see. What next? Alright, let me put that over there because I've already used it. And I have, this is called Fuchsia. This shirt right here came from my shop last year. But I don't have it anymore. Oh, Rub and Buff. No, Erin, but I need to get some. That's Fuchsia. What do y'all think about that color? Maybe I'll use it. It is Anita's. It's got like a purple tinge to it. Turn this around. I'm trying to think where I'm going with it next. So if I do, I'll do the ballet slipper. I'm trying to figure it out to where I'll have enough spaces. Ballet slipper. Okay. Had to think it out for a second. Okay. So this is called Fuchsia. It's really, really pretty. Where's my paintbrush? My water is a real pretty pink over here. All these different colors. All right. So see, you can see, like, let me show you my plate. So there's the fuchsia. There's the dragon fruit. And there's that cranberry and the baby pink. So you can kind of see them together on the plate, and they look really different next to each other. This is a pretty color. So I just grabbed out of my paint collection just a whole bunch of paints. And if you don't have that many variants of pink, then experiment with it. Add some white to one of your colors. Add a little bit of red to one of your colors. Add a little bit of purple to it. And you can make different variants of pink on your own. You don't have to have all of these different colors. But if you're like me, I have way too much craft paint. But I use it, so I can't say that's a bad thing. All right. So there's my fuchsia. And we are going to kind of tone this down a little bit. All right, now I got to think about, I think I'm going to go here. Up here. Let's see. Hey Tammy, I took a frame out of a canvas and painted it white, and now I'm painting the background. And I've got some letters, XO letters from Walmart in the craft section, and I'm just painting my background. I really don't even know where I'm going with it. I'm just kind of know what I want it to look like in my head. And I'm painting stripes on my canvas for my background. Let me get real close up next to that cranberry color. So we got 2 more stripes left. All right. So I think I'm going to do the ballerina pink. Or ballet, I'm going to say ballerina every time, but it's ballet slipper. I keep saying ballerina. Yay, yes, it let me flip the camera. Finally came up and let me do the little flip thing. I was like, yay! I was so excited. Let me just grab another paintbrush. Okay, so this one at the bottom. This is the ballet slipper. And you can see the difference. Here's ballet slipper. And then there's baby pink. So it's different. It's not as a bright color pink. But I used it on this, my little mailbox thing. I went the wrong way. My mailbox thing. So I wanted to incorporate it in this because that's probably going to be close to this in my house. So I wanted to kind of use the same colors. Does that make sense? Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Okay. So I'm just painting along. And I'm going to have to dry all of this. All right. One more. But I'm going to tone it down. Do you ever leave the canvas on? And I saw something about the canvas. Get all this tape off my table, y'all. Okay. One more stripe. Oh, it looks so good. Sorry, y'all, I'm concentrating. Oh, the wonders in my head? Is that what you're saying, Judy? You're so funny. Oh, I know. It's a scary place sometimes. It's a scary place. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. It's, I know this is tedious to sit here and watch me paint. Marilyn, I'm trying to be real careful. There's a couple of spots on this shirt, so, but yeah, I'll get paint on my clothes. I'll get it on my arm and everything else. and then I'll touch something, it'll be everywhere. Okay. So I think I'm good. I spaced that out pretty good, actually, without even really trying. All right, so there's my background of all the colors. So let me get it dry. Yeah, these are the letters from Walmart. Y'all probably seen them. They have all of the different letters. The O's and the X's. I got 2 O's and 2 X's. Oh, Linda, good. You made your mailbox. Uh-oh, Sally. Who's winning? Has anybody scored? Yeah, somebody tell me if somebody scored in the ball game. Oh, distress it in ballet slipper. That might be pretty. Yes. Just a little bit. Oh, you're okay? I'm just glad you're here, Jackie. Welcome. You're fine. I know people are watching football. Sometimes I wear an apron. I used to wear it all the time. You're okay, Shirley? Glad you made it. How do you get the paint on your clothes? If you take some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, and pour it on the paint and get like a toothbrush and scrub and just keep working at it, it should come out. Acrylic paint. Chalk paint, probably. I've never tried it, but I mean, it's worth a shot. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I got a couple of little globs I'm having to babysit and get dry. 6-3 Alabama. Whoop, whoop, roll tide. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Uh-oh, Tanya, you're back. Oh, somebody said 3-3, so it's 6-3. Thank you all very much. Alabama, roll tide. Whoop, whoop. Y'all are watching, some of y'all are watching it. I like college football. I like high school football too. But I like college. Hey Nancy, yay, you're here. Okay, almost got it dry. There's a couple of spots that I'm trying to, but you know me, I'll smear it if I don't get it dry. Awesome from Dollar Tree will get paint out. Oh, that's nice to know. Dots on all the colors on the frame. That would be cute. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think. All right, so here's what I got. And you see it up close. It's not perfect, but that's okay because I don't want it to be perfect because we are going to distress it a little bit. But I think Alabama just scored another field goal. Okay, all right. So this is elephant. How ironic is that? I'm going to try to go in here and paint. I'm rethinking this now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Let me try to find my Posca pen. Where are you? Do y'all use Posca pens? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hang on and I'll show you. Here's a gray one. Here's my black one. Posca pens. I'm going to use this just for the sake of time. Or you can paint the lines. I'm going to outline my lines. We'll do it really quick. So they're just little pot, you know, it's an acrylic marker, but I'm going to get my ruler and just draw me a line to separate each one of my colors. And that didn't work like I wanted it to. That did not work like I wanted it to. Come on. Maybe I just went too fast. There it goes. All right, so I'm just drawing a line in between all my colors. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Martha's like, I may not be able to watch you anymore after that roll tide. I'm sorry, Martha. Don't hate me. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. Oh, this pen. Come on. This was a really good idea. If I had a Sharpie, I would use a Sharpie, but I don't have a Sharpie. This is not working like I wanted it to. I was trying to keep from having to sit here and paint all these lines. Okay. But it's okay. It's working a little bit. There we go. I had to like do it up and down, but it still isn't doing it like what I want to, but it's better than painting them all. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to my comments. I am making a reverse canvas kind of sign thing, something Valentine's. I don't know. Oh, look, Shirley's going Roll Tide. What is going on with my pen? I don't think it likes the paint or something, the canvas or something. I'm pulling for the underdog. I don't know now. Georgia, I don't think Georgia's much of an underdog for sure at all. Georgia and Alabama are always neck and neck. And Clemson, they're always all right there together. Okay. Couple more. Sorry guys, I know I'm boring y'all with drawing and lines and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, the mailbox, I did that, was it I did it Friday night maybe? Was it the mailbox Friday night? I can't even keep up these days. I'm good to know what day it is. Alright. I think I'm getting more on my ruler than I am on my actual canvas. But anyway, it's okay because it's, look. I gotta wipe it off of here. The ruler's black now. Well. Alright, where's the cap? Okay. So, all I did was just draw lines. And I mean, you can't really hardly see them. But it's okay. They're there. Alright, so now I think, and I don't know why I did that in my plate. Okay. Got black ink all in my plate. So I think I'm going to, sitting here listening to you work on your income taxes. Ooh, Nancy, that is not fun. You're early bird on your taxes. Okay, so I want to tone this down a little bit because it is like, blah, it's bright. And I'm going to take my old, ratty, rusty chip brush. And I'm going to dip it in my white, just some white acrylic, or you can use chalk paint. And I'm going to tap it off, just leaving a little bit on the bristles. And then I'm just going to, let me see. Let me make sure that pen's dry real good because I don't want black streaks in my white paint. Then I'll have a mess. Okay. Okay, so, and I'm just going to barely, and I always say barely, because you can always go heavier. If you do go heavy to start with, you're like, oh no, I did too much. So I just barely, I'm barely even, let me get some of that off. Barely even touching the canvas except for that one big gob of paint that I just put on there. So see, I'm barely. Because I can always do more. And you're like me, I got this big blob right here, but I'll just go a little heavier and it'll all match. Uh-oh, inside the 10-yard line. Y'all are just giving me a play-by-play. They're about to score a touchdown. Awesome. So see, this is just going to kind of give me a little bit of toned down look instead of the colors being so in your face. Just kind of lightens it up where it's not so harsh. So see the difference in the top and then the difference in the bottom? And it really looks this way in person. Like on the camera, it doesn't, you really can't get the full effect of it, but that light dry brushing over it, you can see the lines in the canvas, so it looks real distressed. It's really cool looking. Roll Tide, did they score? Yay, I'm not backwards, Jody, right? Because it let me flip it tonight. I don't know what the difference was, but it let me flip for whatever reason. My cup matches my paint. It does, doesn't it? Okay. Almost done with the canvas part. And we got to put our letters on. And I got to decide what to do to these guys. Because, let me show you. The X and the O are kind of different colors. Like, I don't know. I think I'm going to do something to them. Let's see. So, just distress. And like I said, if you get to where you think you've not done enough, then get a little bit more paint, get a little more heavy-handed, and go to town with it. But it definitely tones it down to where it's not just so bright in your face. Field goal. Nancy, it was a shirt in my shop last Valentine's Day. So I'm just, okay, going around and seeing where I need some more. Kind of getting a little sloppy with it. I don't want it to look too perfect. Okay, there's that. So, 9-3. Well, what happened? They didn't do a touchdown? It's still early though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Kimberly. I think I'm gonna like add some black to the edges. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, the college national championship is on. All right, so there's that. All right, so let me set this over here to the side. And I think what I'm gonna do to these guys is you could definitely use paint, but let me show y'all. This is my little ink pads. These come in a pack at Hobby Lobby. This one is black, but it comes in a pack of like black, brown, charcoal, gray, and I've used these forever. I've had them forever, so they've lasted a long time, but it comes in like a pack of brown, like 6 colors, white, black, brown, I don't know, it's gray. There's different ones, and so I'm just going to take it, and I think I'm just going to go on the edges of my letters. Can y'all see that? And it just enhances it. And let me show y'all this, because people have asked. Okay, so this is the little letter that goes in your tier tray set. That's scrapbook paper, but do you see I did the edges the same way? Can you see that? And that just kind of enhances that thing, the edges. But see, your little heart goes down in there. See? But you got pieces where this fits together. See? Where that'll go down in there. But anyway, so I use the stamp on that too. And that just kind of makes it pop a little bit. Let's see if you can see the difference. Hold on. Yeah, I can't hold it up against something. But see, this one's got the stain on it. Or the stuff, and then this one doesn't. You can see, can't really see it. See it? It just helps it stand out a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do to it. Because it's different. They're different colors for some reason. You have to get creative when you get to these little spots like this inside of here. Okay. See? Alright, so there's that one. You could do it any color you wanted to. If you had a red stamp, or to use red paint or pink or whatever color you wanted to do, you could definitely do that. These ink pads at Hobby Lobby, they're back there where the rubber stamps are in the scrapbook section. Where the rubber stamps and those clear stamps and all that stuff is. Back in the paper studio area. Yeah, it's a big difference. Look how cool it looks. It just makes it stand out. Tanya, you're shaking your head in response. But it makes a big difference, especially when we put it on this busy background. I want it to pop off the background. And if I didn't, it would blend in. So, and it's hard to get in these little bitty areas. You just kind of have to be careful and do the best you can. So there's my X. So see the difference? It's a big difference. But I know Joann's has little stamps, and I know Michael's does too. This is just a little set that I've had this set literally for years. And I love to use it like on that, what I showed y'all, my tiered tray stuff. It just makes it pop and looks a little dimensional. Just gives it a little dimension. Let's see if I need some somewhere else. Okay. All right, so there's my letters. Got that. I'm gonna set those over here. And I'm gonna move this plate of paint before I set my arm down in it. Okay, so now I gotta do something to this. Maybe I need to do the elephant. I think y'all said gray, so I think, do you use stamps very often? I do sometimes for stuff like that. I use the stamps. I have the little clear stamps. I'll use the stamp stuff with too, but it's not too terribly often. Okay, this is Elephant on behalf of Alabama playing tonight. So I think I'm going to do my other chip brush out here, and same thing. I'm going to stick it in my paint, get some of it off. I don't have too much. All right. And go a little at a time, because I can always go heavier. And just kind of distress my frame just a little bit. We don't want it to look all ballet slipper, and I might put a little ballet slipper on there. We'll see. I just think it's gonna, ballet slipper's gonna blend in, and it's gonna be so light you won't be able to see it. Dots. Carla, I'm making a reversed canvas sign, Valentine sign or something, some kind. So I'm also doing this, if you've noticed. I'm kind of going the edge and doing it this way, because that's gonna make that line, you probably can't see it, it's gonna make that edge of that frame pop out like I did on the letters, where that edge has a definitive edge. You'll be able to see it better when I get it in the canvas, in the canvas on it, in it, something. All right. So I'm just kind of going in that edge. Because it really does look black now that I've done it. It matches the letters. You really can't tell that it's two different colors. So for those of y'all want me to do it like I did the letters, it looks like that. Yes, you could use your stamps on the frame. Absolutely. The ink pad, you sure could. You can use it on anything. And Tim Holtz makes those distressed, is it Tim Holtz that makes them? Those distressed pads. They have those at Hobby Lobby too, and they're bigger. And they are for the same thing as what I just did. But they probably, I know they cost a lot more than that pack of those little pads. Gotta be sure to get this inside rim because I forgot it. So I'm just going back over some spots. If I wanted a little more, I just keep hitting it. Okay, so there it is. I know y'all can't see very much now, but, and see how I kind of hit the edge right here all the way around? So it'll kind of give that edge a little definitive line. Ranger, that's it. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Okay. So I think I'll let that dry and get my fancy scissors out here. I gotta cut this canvas. Let's see, where's my lines? Because y'all know I drew I drew my lines with my pencil that I can still see. So I'm gonna cut it out. There's that. I think. Hold on. Maybe we ought to check this. That would be an epic fail. That would be an epic fail. Oh, look, and the canvas is covering up. Huh, I didn't even think about the canvas covering up some of my lines, y'all. Shows you what I'm thinking, right? Because the canvas is covering up some of my lines. 9-6, Alabama. I think I'm going to draw my lines again. But yeah, 2 of my colors you're not even going to be able to see because the frame's covering them up. So, oh well. So I'm just going to... Glad I checked that. That would have been bad if I'd have cut it too short. That would have been bad if I'd have cut it too short. I couldn't add any more back on there. I would have had to stretch it. They have a spring in them. I don't know. They're just, they cut good, but I keep looking for the loops to put my fingers in. So. But they cut good, but they're new, so they're not dull yet. Okay, so there it is. Here we go. And so let me show you what I'm talking about. So the ballet slipper on this end and this on this end is not even going to show because it covers it up for the most part. It covers it up for the most part. So now I got to glue this on here. You hadn't seen anything bad I've done. Pam, watch. I'll do something bad one day. I've done a couple things that I was like, oh, that was not good. Okay. Let me trim this edge a little bit. Just trim it a little bit so it won't stick out the side. That would be tacky, right? I do like them, Amy. Do I think they're the best thing since sliced bread? No, not really. I mean, they're fine. Can I just do just as much as I can with a regular old pair of scissors? Absolutely. Nothing really any different. When I did the 12 days of the gift away things, I got myself a pair. Because I was like, well, let's see what the hype's all about. Y'all, I'm still trimming. Like that hairdresser that's going to cut a little bit and then cut a little bit more and cut a little bit more. Scared to whack it all off. Okay, so see, my staples are on the back side, so you can totally leave your staples in. Like I did. Nobody's going to even see them. Alright. So I think I'm going to start with this end. And put my glue down. Yeah, they're good. I mean, you don't really have to do a lot of work. And your fingers aren't all like that. So yes, I would think it's probably good for people with arthritis. Okay, so, gosh, let me cut a little more off. A little bit more. Now, okay, so at this point, you know, you kind of want to, I wouldn't say pull it, but you want it to be tight. So I think the best thing I'm going to do is pull it. Let me look at it from this side. Okay. I'm going to pull mine. I got this end is glued. That's the only thing that's glued. So I think I'm going to pull this end tight. And I'm going to glue that right down in the middle. And pull it tight. Oh, you have a hard time cutting, so those work good. Well, that's good to know, Jody, for people that are left-handed. That's really good to know. All right. So now I'm going to come over here and just pull a little bit over here. Because I don't want it sagging. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So over here. Let's just do this whole side. Just don't get your glue too close to the inside of the frame so it won't ooze through on the front side. Yes, you don't have your fingers aren't in those holes, so you're just kind of like that. It just takes a little getting used to. I think that's done. Now I'm just going, finding some spots that I missed. That's going to ooze out. Glue. Hey, Laura. All right. So now I've got it all glued on. Looks pretty. No staples. Can't even see the staples. And then here's our front. Look how pretty it is. And you could do your stripes going the other way if you want to do it that way. But see how it tones that paint down. It's not so just whoo in your face. So now I got to decide, which I already kind of decided, but now I don't know if this is going to work though. It might. It's tight, but you could do it that way. But in my mind, I had it going up and down. Like tall. So where I want to put it is going to stand up and be tall. But I think I'm going to do XOOX. So hang on, before I glue it, I'll show it to you what I'm going to do. But see, this looks, the frame looks like the letters. I mean, they match. Y'all see it? Until it slides down. Isn't it cute? Till they slide down. So these came from Walmart. If you're just hopping on, they're in the little craft section. They have all the letters. I'm sure Hobby Lobby and Joann's, I'm sure they have letters like this. They were $1 a piece, $1.08 or something like that at Walmart. And then this is just a canvas that I already had. Sylvia, they came from Amazon. They're Fiskars. They're the Fiskars brand. So let's see. All right. It takes a little bit getting used to because I keep trying to picking them up and trying to find the holes for my fingers, and it's weird, but kind of get the hang of it. All right, now I'm just trying to get them up and down, side to side, centered. Gotta go down. Because I got one shot at this, and I can't, once I glue them down, I can't get them up. I'm a big eyeballer. I like to eyeball. Oh, I looked up and saw Deidre's name, and it just took me aback. One of her friends is posted something about seeing me at her house. Yes, I miss her very much every day. I would stick with XOXO, otherwise you'll be spelling OX. So, ox, so y'all think I should leave it like that? Now somebody's got me questioning XOXO. Okay, so I don't want to be ox. Okay. So you think I should do it like this? Like that? Yeah, now that you say that, maybe I need to leave it like this. Because I don't want it to look like it says ox. Okay. So y'all tell me. Got your scissors at Michael's. Yeah, and Joann's will have 40% off their scissors and stuff too. And you can get them then. 50 years old pair of scissors. Goodness, I can't keep up with a pair of scissors that long. Good for you. That's got to be some kind of record. All right, XOXO. All right. Did you put anything on the canvas before you painted it? No, I just went straight with craft paint and started painting the stripes. I put masking tape down to get my stripes straight, but you could also draw the lines. I was just, I don't know, did it with masking tape. Stagger a little. I kind of like them straight though. XOXO. Okay, everybody's saying don't do ox. All right. I think that's perfect. Straight. Okay, here we go. Everybody's saying XOXO, so here we go. Let's see. All right, yeah, I don't want ox. I don't want hugs and kisses and ox. Oxtail or something. That's like a thing, isn't it? All right. This is exactly how I wanted it to look in my mind. And sometimes it'll turn out for you like that, but sometimes it don't. You still have your grandmother's scissors. Goodness, I can't keep up with a pair of scissors that long. Y'all are being great with your scissors, because I lose my scissors all the time, or somebody takes them. But yeah, I have a Ginger pair, and those are off limits set for fabric, so I have to, everybody knows not to touch those. Oh yeah, tic-tac-toe, Nancy, I didn't even think about that. All right, here it is. Ta-da! Look how cute. That would be cute if you did. I just thought of something. This would be really cute if you did the ombre, like what somebody was saying earlier, and you just kind of brushed all the colors. I'd have a hot mess though. Mine would all be in that one color. And ombre it. You could do that too. It would look really cool. But look how cute. And I could put a bow up here, but where I want to put it, I don't want to put a bow on it. Does that make sense? Do it diagonally. Husband has a pair of grandmother's scissors. So look, this is going to look so cute with my little mailbox. My little mailbox. Isn't this cute? What about horizontal? I tried to do it that way, and then it was really close to the edge. Like, they went all the way to the edge, and I wasn't really liking that. But look how cute. Let me turn my mailbox around this way, where you don't see the XO, but you can see the 14. But look how cute it is. 75, and you have her original sewing scissors. Wow. Look how cute. I don't know if I want to put a bow on it or not. I don't know. Where is some stuff? I got a bunch of stuff over here. I just don't know if that's going to take away from it. Some of my flowers in one corner. That might be pretty. What if I sleep on it, y'all? Because now y'all are giving me all these options. And y'all know how I am. I'll be slept on it and decided. and not make a hasty decision. See, there's the flowers. I know you can't see it without them rolling off my flowers. The mailbox robin, it came from Walmart. It's just a little 98-cent, it's a 98-cent, it's metal. Let me open it without tearing it up. See? And it was in the Valentine section. And I did this, I think Friday night I did this. And dressed it all up cute and put little buttons on it for the little handle and just jazz it up. And this is just a candlestick that I painted ballet slipper. That's why I kind of wanted to incorporate that color in here. So I'd have all the colors and it be the same. Hearts in the corners. That might be cute. Don't know what kind of hearts though. I don't even have any hearts out here. Flowers in opposite corners. Let's see. I may sleep on it. Y'all know how I am. I may just have to think about it and make a bow and see. I'm leaning, like somebody just said, plain is good. I'm kind of thinking, leaning toward my plain. I don't know. Maybe a little heart garland hanging down in the top, like here. That would be cute. Frame needs color. DT has the middle box too. Okay, yeah, Jenny said they have it at Dollar Tree, and also Target has them. No flowers, too much. Half beads on each corner. What if I painted them pink? See, I got these big ones. And I got smaller ones. See? No flowers. Sleep on it. See, Pat said sleep on it. I know, Kelly, that's how I am. Sometimes I'll step away from it, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll look at it and know exactly what to do. Like, should I put the half beads? Should I paint them pink? Should I put them, you know? And then I'll think about it, because I don't want to do something hasty. Less is more, yes. I agree. Sometimes less is more. But I may end up painting these like ballet slipper and putting them in the corners. I don't know. Keep it simple. No bows, no flowers. Yes, a garland would be cute too. Yes, I think it's so cute like this. Look how cute it is. And I hope y'all try it. I think it's adorable. And you could, if you wanted to spell out love, you could. You could get the L-O-V-E. You could do whatever. Spell out whatever you want to. I was just in Walmart, I just picked up XOXO and said, okay, I'm going to make a sign with this. And no particular reason. I could have done love or whatever. Or you can use those signs that Dollar Tree has and use the love or whatever on it too. You could do the same thing and then do your background and then maybe turn it like this. Yes, Becky, that's my thing. I'm kind of using it with the mailbox. I got it backwards now. I was upside down. Yes, I think it has enough color because the distressing of the frame looks like this, and that. But y'all see how that edging makes it pop out. Thank you, Lou. Yes, sometimes less is best, Trish said. Yes, it looks vintage. I like it like that. I wanted the stripes came to my mind. That's what I wanted it to look like. Yeah, you could put a would-be hanger. You sure could. I'm going to stand this up, though, and make a little vignette with my mailbox, probably. I don't know. In my living room, but I'm not really sure. Unless the mailbox ends up staying out here and this goes inside. The frame is just a canvas that I took the canvas out and used the frame and used the canvas and then just hot glued the canvas back onto the back after I painted it. Like a reverse canvas. Leave it like that and hang the beaded hanger in those colors in the corner. Oh, that would be pretty too. Half a piece of it. This is 11 by 14. But you can use whatever you choose, you know, and then they have little bitty letters too. Dollar Tree has them. Walmart has little bitty letters in a pack. You can get those letters and do a smaller version. You would leave it as is. Thank you, Judy. I think it's so cute. All right, guys. Well, I am going to hop off here and go see what my family's doing. And I appreciate y'all hopping on and chatting with me and crafting with me tonight. I won't be live Thursday because I'm flying to Atlanta. I'm going to try to go live during that time at some point and show y'all some stuff, hopefully. I'm going to try. So if not, I will see y'all Monday. But I'll be posting pictures and stuff. Don't worry. I'm not going to leave y'all out, show y'all what all pretty stuff I get to see. So y'all have a good week and enjoy the week. And I will miss y'all. And y'all say a prayer for me for traveling. And I will see y'all later, guys. Bye. Love y'all.